We are live. Let's get this party started with a little bit of Lufia II. I feel like I've neglected Lufia II a little too much. This was the reason I started streaming to begin with. So I need to at least... Hey, game music. Come on, game music. Don't do me like that. This better? Maybe I can hear now. I'm gonna turn my own sound down a little bit as I... Oh yeah, my audio is just gonna not audio properly. But it should be a simple fix. Then do one of these. A little one of those. Oh, hey, Alti, I'm doing well. How are you? It's getting a little bit of sound for Lufia II here. I'm gonna try to squeeze out a dungeon before I do a little bit of Final Fantasy VII. It might be safe to turn the sound back on to test the sound. Well, I suppose I can see whether it's working or not, and it's not. So allow me to tinker a little bit more. Audio. Maybe I can disable it. Then apply. Then re-enable the headphones. Then I may reach Providence. Cat, please don't stand on my keyboard right now. Did I apply it? I don't remember. Well, let's try this. Now, why ain't this working? Bear with me. Can I hear it through... Maybe I just gotta reboot the game. And or the stream itself. Oh, it would probably help if I clicked back on the game. That's probably my problem. Oh yeah, it makes way more sense to do that crossword. Like, since I'm not going to finish crosswords on my own, it makes way more sense to do it live. Because I was thinking about that earlier, I'm like, would that be a better idea? And you're like, yeah, you should try to do it live, so... I'll probably take a stab at that next time. Because if there's going to be some real-time interaction, it's worth a go. Let me see if I can't get some music now. I'm gonna try to reboot the stream real quick. Because the audio was working a second ago. One moment. I mean, what if I do this? What if I give this a shot? If I can hear my voice, I can probably hear my speakers. I just don't know if the quality is going to be garbage for the audio. We're going to find out. Let's have a listen. Right on, no problem. I will be messing about. Let's have a listen. Right on, no problem. I will be Yeah, it's a little tinny, but it's working. Then do one of these. Yeah, it's a little tinny, but it's working. Have it at half strength. Hello, Jopo. How's it going? I will be doing some Final Fantasy VII after probably about a dungeon of this. I've been neglecting it. Final Fantasy VII after probably about a dungeon of this. Sound can go down a little bit. Just tinkering with the audio for a second. I think that's about good. I'll put it to about here. It's a little tinny, but it'll work. And then between streams I should fix it. I have faith that the stream will run better this time around. Not just because it's a Super Nintendo game, but I adjusted the bit rate, and I did something else. I can't remember now what I did, but I was convinced that it helped. Yeah, from what little I saw of the new threat mod, it looks interesting, and I do want to try it. It depends how I'm feeling about Final Fantasy VII. I might just play it again as the new threat mod. Like, I know I have 8 and 9, but they're not going anywhere. And it'd be nice to have a new take on an old classic. So for right now, for Lufia II, I have to go and get my child from a tower because they were kidnapped by one of the Sinstrel's henchmen. I think it was Idura, who we didn't kill when we should have, when we had the chance. And now we're paying for it. And I've always looked at this part of the game as the halfway point. I'm not sure if that's even true or not. But I am about 10 hours into the game. If I were to dodge the Ancient Dungeon entirely, I'm 12 then. So if I were to dodge the Ancient Dungeon entirely, I'd be somewhere around the 20-hour mark. But this is going to be way longer than that. Ever since a mysterious light flew to the top of the lighthouse, we're awash in monsters. What's this puzzle want? The door with the arrows pointing opens. So I will go left first. Did I even do this right? Do I not understand how arrows work? Doesn't seem that I do. Good enough. Oh, so Eris can hit people with the rod, like hit her own teammates with the rod and heal them with it. I've always liked that option anytime it's available, but I usually forget and try to attack the enemy with it in my haste. I just have to learn to be more patient with my attacks. I would probably have to in that one, or else I would croak. And also, at this point in the game, I'm pretty over-leveled because I grinded to do the boss itself wasn't optional, but it's optional to kill it. And it's pretty tough. So that's why I had to over-level. So everything right now shouldn't cause me as much trouble as it should. I also heard that there was like a nightmare mod or something for Final Fantasy VII that's way too difficult. Like, it's not even fun difficult. That being said, I'm kind of intrigued by it. Because I played I Wanna Be the Guy back in the day. And that was... It was a little harder than fun difficult, but I had to beat it just to say. But then I tried to play, like, I Wanna Be the Gaiden, or whatever it was called. It was one of the fan games. And it was... I just found it was too hard to even be fun. And then there was I Wanna See You Suffer, which was... What the hell was his name? Alter J-Man? Did a Let's Play... Or he made it, actually. Because I Wanna Be the Guy pissed him off so much. If you place the boss on the crest, when you see the door... I wasn't done reading game, I thought I had to confirm. All the tricks vanish and the door is open. You place the box on the crest when you see the door. Okay. Well, I see the door over there. Yes, this is a very puzzle-oriented game. How do I do this again? Maybe I just want to go to the left first. Place the box on the crest when you see the door. All the tricks vanish. Door open. Well, I'm gonna see if I can't go through this door first. Oh, look at all those treasures. I think one of those is a dragon egg. I feel like it's necessary to fumble about here a bit more. Is it really just, like, this is what I do? Okay. Oh, you have to place the box on the crest when you see the door. Can't remember how to do this puzzle. Hey, Alti, welcome back. I'm gonna skip by this for now. Maybe I can push this guy after I shoot him. Let's quit it with the Benny Hill routine. Oh, I screwed up again. I remember this sticking me up the last time I played it. I am just gonna leave it for right now. If I want to figure it out, I can just immediately come back anyway. Because I don't think I can place bombs on switches. Oh, this is like a game of match. Even though I don't see a sign anywhere. And I missed it the first time. White crest, square thingy. I think that was this? No. Well, I may as well just fail and let these guys come out. And or reset. Let's reset. I'm guessing this is going to be the same puzzle each time. There's a black crest. That was the square thingy, which I had already seen. The sound is up there. The spiky was here. I didn't see the X yet. The black crest, I believe, was here. That thingy, I believe, no reset. Loud, annoying bugs. Like, we have June bugs. I don't know if you get June bugs or not, but they're these big, sticky, gross bugs that are only around June. Like, they're gone now. But a lot of people up here are afraid of them. I'm just kinda indifferent towards them. I actually can't reset that. Oh, I can still do the puzzle. Go back and forth here. Or I can just accept my fate, that I'm gonna have to fight these guys. And or do this. Well, I guess I had to go that way anyway, so it's just as well I didn't get this first try. But now I will get to fight all of these guys. And we got, like, mosquitoes and stuff up here, but other than that, we don't have any... We don't have a lot of funky bugs. A lot of stuff's too cold to want to live up here. Anything that eats other animals usually likes to live in warmer climates. They're just loud and stupid and fly into you and are sticky. Some people are downright afraid of them. I had back at one of my old places, I had to... Like, some people were so scared of June bugs, and I kinda lived out in the country, that they wouldn't come in, like, the entryway to the house. So I would have to, like, open the door and shoo them away for them to even come in. It's like, what? You think a June bug's gonna bite you and kill you with poisonous venom? Like, they're just weird bugs that are harmless. Although I don't understand how they're only around for 1 month a year. Where's that brown thingy? Well, it's not like there's even really a... Other than time wasted. Well, there's the tile. I forgot where that was already, but I luckily guessed it. Black crest? No, that was the white crest. The other spiky MegaHarv was right there. The other X button was here. Hooray. Gotta check all these walls. Cicadas? I've heard of them. I don't know much about them. Like, I remember there being some sort of, like, secret group called Cicada something or other. Are those bugs that have the wings that kind of look like a face, or am I thinking just some kind of butterflies? Like, what am I thinking Silence of the Lambs? The cover for that is like a butterfly with a face on its wings. Yep, killing some more monsters. Solving some puzzles. Then all kinds of grinding. I want to at least get to the ancient dungeon before I get hot and heavy into anything else. Yay, treasure. Fire ring. Suppose I could give that an equip. At least check it out. Compare it to the thunder ring. I don't want to use it. I don't think it will be that useful. It's probably not bad for here, but everything else should be better. Oh, horsey. I should pay more attention to my health. Fortunately, Celan can heal herself with a stronger spell, which I don't otherwise have yet. They sound like hyperventilating bugs. So they click really fast. Well, we have crickets, actually, too, up here. They're annoying. What was that lag all about? I don't think it was like stream lag, just game lag. And there was a bombable wall there that should be holding some sort of secret. Well, I'm sure it will pierce my very soul if I ever go down south enough to hear one. Get to see... I didn't mean to do that. See all kinds of weird and wild creatures that we don't have up here. Oh, I did have to go this way. Not that it's really super hidden, the bombable wall, but could miss it. It's a distinct possibility. I gotta be more mindful of these guys attacking me from the side. If you've ever watched anime, they are heard in the dusk scenes. I must have heard them at some point then. I'm not as big of an anime fan as I'm sure I could have been. Like, I'm all about just... I'm stereotypically into Dragon Ball. But I watched a little bit of Full Metal Alchemist, I thought it was alright. Or some other ones. Watched a handful of them throughout the years. There was this old one, like this old anime movie called Tokyo Revelation that I probably watched at least 20 times. That I just thought was hilarious. Because I didn't understand what was going on at all. And it just had a lot of funny things it said in it. I've definitely watched, like, I've seen Akira, I know that. Samurai Pizza Cats counts. That was probably the first anime I liked. Actually, Astro Boy would have been the first anime I liked. Place it on black. I didn't pay any attention to that. Here? I should actually look this time. I think it was the far left one and this one right in front of me. Nope. Probably not the same one every time. There's definitely one on the far left. Maybe the other one is just... here? In that case, I'll just keep guessing. Oh, I thought I put it on that one, but evidently not. I win. And I get a key. Yes, I am. I decided when I was playing Mother 3 around part 8 that, you know what, I could play this with a Guitar Hero controller. So I just decided to start doing that. And then I just kept playing Game Boy Advance games with the Guitar Hero controller, because I had it, like, I understood how I have the controller set up. So then when I set up the Super Nintendo, I just kept it with the Guitar Hero controller, because I thought, I'll just do it like this, and it'll be a little more challenging for my brain, but it really won't make that much of a difference. Like, it won't make me be unplayable at games, but it's just, you know, something a little different. What the hey? I was more surprised not a lot of people have done stuff like that before. Is it gonna let me do this? I should have reset, if that was what I was planning on. I really want to try to get this again. There's some kind of trick to it. Place the box on the crest when you see the door, all the tricks vanish. Oh, yeah! That's a thing I remember now. I figured it out. This is what you do. I find it a little, I don't want to say counterintuitive, but it's outside the box, so to speak. Yeah. Then you just do this. There. Tricks are right. Well, there's the dragon egg. Yeah, because yeah, now the Guitar Hero controller doesn't work with all emulators and whatnot, but it works for most of them. Like I was using this for the Super Nintendo. If you organize it just so, there's exactly enough buttons to play a Super Nintendo game. I didn't think there was at first, but there's exactly enough. But the PlayStation has too many buttons. So anything with that amount of buttons, I wouldn't recommend even trying. Unless you're playing a game where you know 2 of the buttons don't work. But yeah, you can. Because you have the control pad. Like, if I want, I can go like this, but I can't go left or right with it, so I don't want to use that to try to control it. Like, there might be a way to fashion it with the whammy bar somehow, I don't really know, but... I do have access to all the buttons and it's playable. And it detects it as, like, guitar input, controller, something like that. Yeah, I thought if nothing else, it's like, oh, look at that. Look at what this guy's doing. Like, that's neat. And it is a bit of a challenge, too. Like, it's not as muscle memory as if I were to just play with a normal controller. I kind of have to think more. Because I have, like... How'd I set this up? Let me just go over this again, if I can get this in a good spot. So I have it like A, B, this is what start, then I went X, Y, because I'm like, hey, alphabetical. I made select the whammy bar, and start is start. No, back is left, and R, back is L and start is R. And that's how I have it set up. And also, I have the controller inverted. Like, left and right are the same, but down is up, and up is down, because otherwise, I feel like I'm playing upside down and it's confusing. But one of the things I found was, it was just kind of hard to, like, have the Guitar Hero controller in the shot, and have a shot of me the way I like it, and not have it be cumbersome, like, on the screen. But I did play Mega Man 3 with it, the Legacy Collection on Steam, so you can do it with some Steam games, too. I'm not sure if you can with all of them. I paid no attention to what I just got there, other than the Dragon Ball. I hope I sorted my stuff, so whatever I picked up's on the bottom. Big shield, and I guess the mystery ring. What does it do? I'm curious. Where the big shield is. I'd rather have the extra attack, frankly. Mystery ring. Defense. Strange and mysterious ring. Strength goes down by 10. No thanks. I want to go back up and find that door that was locked so I can proceed through this dungeon. I'm actually making better time than I thought I would. Then I might be able to get set up in the next town. Then I might take a little break from this. Take a little stream break, but I might do a small, just grind session to try to get Tifa... get her 4th limit, so I can try to get beta from the Midgar Zalem, like Jopo was telling me about. Because I want to make her sad too. But I feel like that's gonna take a lot of grinding. And I guess that's part of the streaming experience, but I feel like something like that I don't necessarily have to show. Because, like, why would I cheat one level? I may as well be like, hey, look, I'm ready to kill it now. Because part of the stream experience to me is like, you're on the journey with me. Live. It usually takes a lot of brain cells for me to remember the whammy bar. Pretty well. No, this is where the ring was. How did I miss the locked door? Was it up? No. I zigged when I should have zagged, clearly. What was here? There was a lever. Oh yeah, drop the pillars. Well, there's only so many ways to skin a cat. Or I could not do that again. Or is that the only way I can even go right this second? It seems to be. So it seems like the stream quality itself is better. I'm literally going like the exact same patterns here. Oh, it's right here. I was being... no. That's where the explodey thing was. As if that thing was blocking the door. That was not nice. And just keep mashing through. Now, I thought that for everyone's, like, level... like how each level there's 2. For everyone's, like, first level limit, I thought you needed... to get the second limit in that batch, I thought you had to do 8 limit breaks. And then I thought to go from, like, 1-2 to 2-1, I thought you had to kill, like, 80 enemies to get the limit break. That was the impression I was under. But that guide I have, there are some inaccuracies in it, so... I'd love to know where I keep missing. Well, go back down again. I must not be backtracking far enough. That's a distinct possibility. Oh yeah, I gotta point with the arrow. Except that's a gross arrow. That's better. There we go. We're on our way. Fortunately, I'm overpowered and it's speeding up this whole process. I'm not quite sure. Only in certain situations you get new limits by doing a certain action on the field. I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. Like outside of... unless you mean the level 4 ones, where you have to do some kind of task. Like how you have to buy Omni Slash in the battle arena, for instance. I was surprised they didn't spoon feed me the boss right there. There's a save point. I would be remiss if I didn't capitalize. Yeah, like how Red's is in the safe in the Shinra Mansion. Now you have to beat Lost Number and all that jazz. I think out of all the times I've ever fought Lost Number, I think he's been the really strong version exactly once. And watch, because I said that this time around he'll be blue. And completely massacre me. But them's the breaks. Might be a way to stop him before that. Although it seems like it's lightened up on the puzzles. That horse can really keep up with me. Well, I can't go over there yet. I wouldn't say that was a surprise. It attacked me from the side. Like, I saw it coming. I'm really not paying attention to how much damage Fireball is doing right now. Plenty. Not gonna sneeze at that. So I probably have to drop down somehow. Yeah. Yeah, and then bomb this floor. Maybe I also want to do that. I'm sure that was the correct answer. Yeah. Or else this ain't happening. Hey, B-Rock. And why aren't the gizmos down? Can I just grapple back over? Is that what I do? No? Was I supposed to do this first? Maybe? Oh. I just do that. Brain cells. I will get kinda confused for a second and be like, come on, what's the action button? Even though it's the orange button. You can also use L, apparently. So I've been hitting L. Yeah, just narrowly dodge that one. What's with all of the save points? Maybe the game thought it was gonna trip me up worse than that. But I got past the yellow and red panel puzzle. So I should be fine for the rest of the game, except for what it calls in the game the world's hardest puzzle, which is a pain in the ass. But I usually get it after I just screw around with it for 2-3 hours. I just kind of eventually figure it out. Whereas that panel puzzle just frustrated me more than just about any puzzle in a game ever. Because back when I played this, the internet wasn't really a thing. So it's like, well, you're just never gonna beat this game then. That's too bad for you. But eventually I figured it out, I guess. Or do I just want to push it in the center? I feel like that's the choice of action. No, I guess that was wrong. I was incorrect. Oh yeah, I'll see you in a sec. I got totally tunnel vision there. Question with the damage cap, it's probably 9999, but I'll say it again when you get back. Now I don't quite follow how I get whatever is in the center. I didn't mean to do that, but I guess that's how you would do it. Oh. Well then. Alright, guy who has my child. I'm going to check these crevices for traps first. Jaros! I really wish we got to name the baby. I feel like you could get more attached to it if you had to name him. You're here. Jaros is okay, isn't he? Don't worry, he's just fine. For now. What did my son ever do to you? I'm under orders from a certain someone to ensure your bloodline ceases, Mega. My bloodline? We do not need to talk really now, do we? Don't you move. One step more and you'll never see daylight again. Oh, I forgot. His fate will be grim, no matter what you try to do. Ha 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 ha! Oh look, it was Mega now! Well, thankfully, Iris saved the day. So let's stack some trick on our party members and make them real strong. Because for whatever reason, trick does... it raises attack power. I don't know what trick should do, but not that. I think it was lost in translation. And this battle music was stuck in my head for like the first 3 days I was live streaming, and I kind of forgot about it. And now I'm hearing it again, and I feel all tingly inside. This is the battle music of my life right now, I feel like. So I just keep on fighting. Don't give up now. You can do it. Although I'm not doing a lot of damage with strikes, maybe I should try Fireball with Salan. Don't be calling no companions now, Mr. Idura. Ooh, it's a groupie, however. Let's attack with Fireball on both of them. Yeah, isolated, that should do... yeah, about 150. Those groupies are stronger than I thought they'd be. Ow. Well, that was not nice. But I'll use a miracle to revive her. 212? I think that was a crit. Ugh. So maybe I can heal. It also appears that if you... let me get healed first. What was I gonna say? If you die, you don't have to put your stats back up. They just stay up. At least that's how it seemed to me. But I want to take his groupie out, because I don't want that crap to happen again. I don't appreciate how my dude ran away. Have you ever gotten allergic headache centered around a specific part of your forehead? I have, like, the most congested sinuses of all time. It's like I'm used to the sinus headaches. I've had a few sinus infections and they're hell on wheels. Yeah, it's no fun. I'll also get, like, behind the eye headaches. And, like, the only way I can feel, like, to try to alleviate pressure is, like, push on my eye, but you basically just have to wait. not my idea of a good time. Good thing I got that heal in time. Oh yeah, I was saying, the damage cap in this, I'm pretty sure is 9999. I'm pretty sure. It's hard to get that high, but I know you can break 1,000. Yeah, like, I'll get the behind-the-eye headaches, but other times I'll get, like, these... It must be a kind of migraine where I'll see, like, a silver crescent. Like, it'll start out small, but it'll be as though it's getting closer and closer and closer to me, until eventually it just fades from my vision. That doesn't hurt, it's just annoying to see. Then about a half hour later, I get a pretty bad migraine. But if I know one's coming on, sometimes I can dodge it if I just go to sleep. Which I'm not above doing that to avoid one of those migraines. They're less than ideal. This beating is also less than ideal. I gotta use another miracle. And then Mega has to heal next round, or else he's probably dead. Yeah, even that was too close for my liking. Double heal. That should be enough. If I'm using an item. There. And now I can use Stronger to heal. And I'm gonna just isolate her. Because I want to make sure she's fully healed, because then she'll survive for sure. I really need to stop doing that. I think that gives me all kinds of experience if I do that, but I could be here all day. And it's not this game I want to grind in so much, it's the Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, use another high potion, and just keep pouring on the fireball. That delicious cinnamon whiskey. Then use Stronger next turn. And I think that will be sufficient. Yes. Solan is full health, and I'm pretty sure Mega will survive any onslaught he could sustain. Yeah, they kinda overdo it with the MP, at least at first. I'm also about probably 6 levels over-leveled. At least. What's Fake do again? Agility. I don't need agility. The defense probably wouldn't hurt. At least to give her. Let's use Stronger again. And you also have IP, which... Well, that's what I've been doing Stronger with IP. Which it fills up as you take damage. So you have access to even more spells on top of your magic. Some of which I don't think you even cast as magic, you just have it. I never did equip that B-Rock. Probably wasn't a good idea. So, a little more strong. That's seriously start a new stream? I didn't think I was down that long. Okay, good. Stream health is still gross. Why is that? My Wi-Fi signal being so wimpy for? Maybe I should reset my internet connection. Recovering, I think. Think we're coming back. A little bit. Maybe enough. Just can stop thinking now. Okay, I think I'm back in business. I'll probably do that. I'll actually just reset my internet connection. That might help. I haven't had to do that lately. I used to have to do it all the time. May as well finish this quickly. Then. No more messing around. Yep, and then reset the internet connection. Then dive into the Final Fantasy VII. This dungeon is enough. Most of this I won't be able to see or hear anyway, so I'm going to not do the scene justice and just kind of power on through. If this was fate, is the long and the short of things. No, you can't. You must stay with our son. So we must continue fighting again, because our child is in danger. So I am going to mash through this, save the game, and then type in the chat what I am going to do, because I don't think that it will be listenable. But I'm going to save in the other save place. In case, I don't know, reasons. So, I'm gonna type in the chat. I'm gonna reset my internet connection. And gonna switch to F7 exclamation mark. Enter. So, yeah. I will do what I said about Final Fantasy VII and my internet.